Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The Verbo Fiesta Bowl was electrifying, and the encore this evening is the reigning, defending, undisputed national champions in a home bout against the Ohio State Buckeyes. We are honored to be here. What the boys just did at the Verbo Fiesta Bowl was fantastic, but the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl this year is going to be the biggest of all time. I'm joined by Darius Butler. This man played in the NFL for 9 years, knows the secondary and defense inside and out. Then we have the face of Ohio State, a man from Centerville, college football national champion with the Buckeyes, A.J. Hawk. Boston Connor Ty Schmit will be roaming the field having a night. Let's dive into it. Connor, we were in here this morning for game day. Yep. There was not a soul.
No.
This place is filled to the seams. Connor, what are your thoughts on the environment that Ohio State has to play?
I mean, electricity from fields to roof, Pat. We just watched the best damn band in the land, Ohio State. Yeah, they crushed it. And then what did we see? Oh, a bunch of billionaires, like you talked about, rooting for Georgia, barking. I'm jacked up for this.
Yeah, how could you not be? And Darius, speaking of the billionaires barking, that's happening in khakis. They're barking for a team that has an incredible defense after losing 8 guys to the NFL last year. What do you see from this Georgia defense that you love, D-Bud?
First of all, the DBs. You know, I'm a DB guy. Bullard in that slot. He's coming off the edge. Great in the slot. They don't talk about him enough. Ringo on the outside. Interesting to see that matchup with Marvin Harrison. The thing I'm really looking forward to is this red zone, how they match up in the red zone. Ohio State, 120th in the country.
Wow.
Georgia, top of the league in the country in red zone.
There's 131 teams, and it feels like there's 131 million people in here. It is loud and hell in here.
Yeah.
Bro, 3rd and long in your stadium. This sets a tone for the entire evening. Look at 88, Jalen Carter, 6'3", 300 in the middle of that D-line for Georgia.
Empty.
Bringing it.
C.J. Stroud.
Right up the middle of the pocket. Let me see that.
This place is wild.
Hey, that's not the start you wanted, A.J. That is not the start you wanted.
Hey, just real quick, Connor, Darius. I don't know how it is on your side of the stadium. I assume it's pretty similar. It is so loud.
You can't hear a thing.
Wow.
A lot of barking. I'll be honest, Pat. We're actually in the Ohio State section. You can hear a pin drop because nobody's on their feet. Actually, everyone looks pretty bummed, and man, it's going to get loud for A.J., Pat.
All right, Con, man, you can't tell the difference between a Ohio State fan and Georgia fan here in the stands. You know that.
Jesse Mirko with a fair catch. The Georgia Bulldogs will get the ball at their own 26.
There's no chip shot.
Get points.
Yeah, this is obviously a 46-yarder. I think. 47-yarder, sorry. But Thursday.
Oh, it's wide. Oh, no, Connor. Oh, no, Connor.
0. Hot start for Georgia. Ends up with no points. The
What a
Ohio
game.
State fans are going bananas. You got some life, AJ.
Now we do. Look at this place. Who knows? 50-50 probably Ohio State, Georgia fans,
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know if that's
probably
true.
not.
We'll see on the other side how will Ohio State respond. Georgia Bulldogs fans barking.
2 dogs are both on the same side.
C.J. Stroud surveys. 3rd read, 4th read, 5th read.
Oh, Marvin
Roll right.
in the end zone. Marvin!
Oh, Marvin!
Oh, no!
What a play! He may be a little extra excited about that touchdown.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
Look at this place.
Get your big players involved early. Whoa!
Ohio State Buckeye fans are blowing the lid off of a interestingly shaped hole on the top of Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Georgia got too many players on the field. Somebody get off.
Try to steal one here on the extra point. C.J. Stroud went through his 7 reads, broke the pocket. Backyard football, touchdown Marvin Harrison Jr. It is 7-0
Electric.
in the Chick Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Ohio State on the board after weathering a storm. Missed field goal. Ohio State gets a rock back. Drive down the field, score a touchdown. Little backyard play right in front of Connor and D-Butt. D-Butt, what you guys see down there?
Man, what a play. C.J. Stroud buying extra time. The big-time play we've been talking about the whole time. Marvin Harrison Jr. ran how many routes, Connor?
I think he had a post, then he had a corner, then he had another post in the end zone. Unbelievable from the kid.
Wow, that's 4 routes.
Yeah, that's tough. Hey, tough to guard. Might see everything DB.
Oh, I like that a lot. Check that out every single Wednesday on the internet. A Dumb Show has that feature. Let's talk about Tommy Eichenberg, the man that just made that tackle. AJ, I know you love this man. Had 2 broken hands playing against Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, they talk about him being such an old school player. I've heard many different people that have been around him a bunch say, oh, I heard him speak once or twice. And if I made him laugh once, it was like the greatest thing of their life. Like, this guy is all about ball. He is all business.
All ball, all the time.
Tough as nails, obviously.
2 broken hands? Are you kidding me?
Dude, his name is Tommy Eichenberg. They're going to have to make a big-time stop here. 2nd and 17 on 25. Georgia going backwards again.
Tunnel screen. Did it put right up the middle? Little tunnel screen right there. I like it. Take advantage of that aggressiveness from the defense. Get the ball in your playmaker's hand. Right up the middle of the defense. Great play. Hey, great answer right there. Great answer.
Darius, I think the design is great. The call, fantastic. They needed to get pickup 17 at least. They just lost yards. McIntosh has been a problem in the open space all year. Chris Fowler last night said, how are you going to stop McIntosh out of the backfield? Well, they ran a little in and split wide open, AJ.
I mean, you see the massive humanity. Their whole offensive line's out there leading the way for him. Very great play by Georgia right there, obviously. Good answer, as you said, D-Bot.
That was a great design drive there.
Great execution, too, on the tunnel screen. Great execution.
How about they lose yards and say, no big deal, tunnel screen to our guy.
No big deal.
7-7.
We got a ball game,
folks. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Ohio State scores. Georgia answers. How will this end up? The Verbo Fiesta Bowl was a classic. I think the Peach Bowl will be as well.
Got a toss. Can they get to the edge? Can they get an edge? Oh, big hit.
Helmet's off.
Hats popping, baby.
Wow.
It's a physical game already.
Hey,
Flying around.
a lot of future pros out here.
Little pitch, motion, little eye candy beforehand.
Oh.
Georgia Bulldogs have dudes.
Hey, come here.
And here we have 1 quarter down, 7-7. AJ Hawk, how do you feel about your Buckeyes driving to start the second quarter?
I mean, I feel like this has been a pretty balanced game back and forth. Both teams kind of feeling each other out, right? No, did not flinch, obviously. Uga's down there sleeping, too. He didn't flinch either.
There's a dog down here sleeping. It's a real one. Look how cute that doggy is. Hey, D-Butt, look at this dog. Wow. Look at this dog.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Wake him up.
That dog has been a part of so many big moments. That dog
not excited yet.
Is the Michaela Maroney shrub all the time. Sleeping, rolling towards him. Fade.
One-on-one over there.
Oh! Grab that thing.
He touched the ball, touch the ball.
We'll throw it back to the ref. Get down.
Throw that thing, sling that thing. Hey, good way, there's the ball.
Actually, let me throw that back.
There's the ball. Hey, we just touched the ball.
We should have taken it and ran out of the stadium.
Hey, that's probably 1 foot off.
Legit. What a route. We watched Marvin run that whole route right here. That was unbelievable.
Hey, D-Butt, you know that dead leg I hit you this morning on game day?
No clue what you're talking about. As a DB, you have short-term memory.
Smart.
No clue what you're talking about, buddy.
Smart. 2nd and goal from the 2.
I see Steve's bald head.
We got one-on-one over there again.
Yeah, if they roll CJ out, we assume he's coming to
Run. Whoa.
Punch it.
Wow. What a run.
There we go.
Ohio State Buckeyes.
What a run. You throw it on first down, second down, you come back and say, you know what, we're going to be physical.
I'm sure they'll show us a replay. He was stopped at the line of scrimmage, kept his feet going. Man, what a physical run.
Yeah.
Here we go. Stanford Steve is with us.
Stanford Steve, great to see you.
Look at the leg drive
Did you see Williams with the squat rack pushing his own guy and 2 Georgia Bulldogs to punch home the second touchdown of the day for the Buckeyes, 13-7. Stanford Steve, obviously this extra point is something we need to pay attention to because points matter in a game that points are the determiner of who wins and loses. Did you expect Ohio State to be able to answer in Stetson Bennett to obviously get stopped early, Stanford Steve?
If Ohio State could protect C.J. Stroud. That was the whole thing. We saw the second half against Michigan. He got pressured. He got affected.
Play action. Half boot. Throwback.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Steel chamber.
Come this way.
Here we go, Steve.
The white towels are waving in the stands.
Washington.
The Ohio State Buckeyes have
pretty dead
come
behind us.
alive.
I guess it's fairly split. Georgia, Ohio State.
Yeah, Big Nut is standing right behind us. He's going bananas, Pat.
Darius, wait until you see the eyes on the quarterback. This was a punt.
Back shoulder ball looked like.
Hey, it started with that great defender on the edge, keeping him in the box. Yep, Stetson stepped up a little sooner than he wanted to. It's just an errant pass right there. You can't make that throw. Where do you get your head around,
Wide
make
open.
the play?
That's a
And
touchdown.
now you're setting your offense up.
I know what they're saying, too. We love Buckeye C.J. Stroud.
Good coverage.
What a dog.
Again. Oh, my God. There go that man again.
Are you kidding me?
Another one. This guy should be the number one pick. Why is he eligible now? He can turn the Colts around on his own.
C.J. Stroud evading certain sack. They say in the last
Stroud has
35
been
days,
unbelievable.
he has become a dog as a leader in that Ohio State building. If you give Marvin Harrison Jr. one-on-one and extended time, C.J. Stroud's elusive, and Marvin Harrison's got his second touchdown of the night.
Similar to the first one, too. Having time to run that extra route, that scramble drill, that's tough slip. Ringo was in good position initially, but C.J. Stroud, great job.
12 personnel all the time. Now they won't be able to.
No,
Bowers
that's
in
freshman
motion.
Delpin 4.
12 personnel for those at home. One running back, two tight ends, deep shot.
He's got him.
Hey, Connor, wherever we stand, the ball is coming. And it's going to be electric.
You guys are magnets for the action.
I swear.
Stetson Bennett, the mailman.
But what are we camping to here, huh? On the middle backer, man.
Outran
It's tough.
Split the safety. We talk about it all the time. Every week, that middle backer is responsible for that speed.
It's just
of the middle of the
haymakers,
defense.
guys. Both teams are throwing haymakers at each other.
Gorgeous ball, too, from Bennett.
Great ball.
How about Stetson Bennett gets a penalty? Pass the line of scrimmage. Can't do that. Dumb. Then he comes back and delivers a dime. Georgia needs a tud.
Here we go. Can he run it in? Can he run it in?
Touchdown!
Physical.
Georgia Bulldogs!
We got action.
Running his ass off after Stetson Bennett throws a dime down the field. 21-14 after that Fiesta Bowl.
He didn't make it yet.
Hey, you got to kick an extra point.
Come on
Don't
now.
jinx him.
They're not free throws.
No, you're right.
Gotta make
It's
those.
very hard.
Oh, he might have got it, boys.
Definitely a touchdown for Milton. He was riding Styles, it looked, and he was riding in style into the end zone. He's riding Styles.
He's in, AJ. Cut it
Touchdown.
out, AJ. He's in.
If they keep giving him the ball, I think Georgia gonna have problems with this guy.
Georgia out the game. Jordan Hester on the field.
Hey, I've never seen that happen with you. Have you ever had a moment like that?
Nah, I think he's running.
Change the rule.
His body allowed him to run.
Hey, Darius, when Devin Hester had that set up, they were striking the band, pal.
Pat said the band was striking when you had that set up.
Man, he gotta lift his legs up, man.
Hey, the 14-yard line can be aggressive every once in a while. Second and goal, down 7. Stetson Bennett, national champion.
Jimmy Power.
I say. The mailman delivers and flexes. One extra point away from a tie ball game. A game of swings going in Georgia's favor right now, A.J. Hart.
I tell you what Hester said is a little bit worrisome. Once this Georgia team gets going, hopefully this momentum doesn't get out of control for the Ohio State team. They need to find a way to answer on this drive. What a drive.
That's another touchdown in the end zone that we're
On this side. You guys got to get out of there. You guys got to get out of their end zone.
No,
This is unbelievable.
boys, keep the electricity
AJ
coming.
wants you guys to come down this way.
Sorry, AJ. We know you're going to be heartbroken if Ohio State loses.
Okay, all right.
Stanford Steve, more billionaires are barking than they were just a couple touchdowns ago. The Georgia Bulldogs are now tied with the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Nice
Who
catch.
will play
Great
TCU in the national championship? It is getting a little chippy, huh?
Oh, yeah. Down here on the end over in front of the Ohio State sideline, it was getting real rough, Pat. These guys do not like each other.
What were they saying? Connor, what were the words?
I think I saw a lot of, oh, you think you're tough? I played for Ohio State just like A.J. Hawk, the legend from Centerville.
Yeah.
And then the other guy from Georgia just started barking in his face.
Interaction here for the
Seems like a rational exchange.
Yeah.
That's Ohio. That's college football. First and 10 on the 26. A.J. Hawk, gotta love what you're seeing from the Buckeyes.
I love CJ getting the ball out of his hands, too. Early anticipation. Grab that ball. What a spin move.
The spin move.
What a play.
Less than a minute.
The
They go-
2-minute drill
They
from
just go
CJ
sticko?
Stroud.
You left too much time on the clock, unfortunately.
Stetson might be able to answer, but after getting having a punt on your last drive, CJ Stroud talking a little bit to the Dogs. That's huge going into halftime.
What a spin move, too, to get in the end zone, man.
AJ,
Beautiful.
was that cover two again? I saw a receiver
It
in
was
the back.
too high. I know that. I think they just ran sticko.
Yeah, it was.
You see CJ patient,
little-
bot
out now.
time, get behind him. Here we go. Let's build a touching the ball.
Hard.
Up
What a play. Hey,
4.
Stanford. Let's see if we get CJ on the move.
CJ Stroud under center.
There it is.
Yep,
Play
on the
action,
move.
roll.
On the
There it is.
move.
Got it.
Wide
Wide
open.
open.
Touchdown.
Ohio State.
What a drive.
What a drive.
Hey, Darius, I don't know if you heard. A.J. Hawk has feelings, and they're good ones. Ohio State
Big nut.
taking a massive lead here. 3 and out for their defense. CJ walks down the field. Touchdown.
Hey.
Runs. Passes. What a show.
That's exactly what you talk about at halftime. Hey, defense, let's go out there and get a stop. Offense, let's get the ball, and let's do exactly what we did to end that first half. CJ, to wrap up that drive, get out of the pocket, and hit a wide-open receiver once again on this drive. Great drive from CJ Stroud.
A lot of crossing routes, A.J.
Yep.
Hawk. The Buckeyes are up 11. Big swing, has the ability. College football playoff, Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Your team needs one. Stetson Bennett with a perfect hold.
Oh, that's coming right to me.
Short. That's short.
D-Bug catches the ball.
Take it.
Take it to the house, D-Bug.
Run,
Take it to
go,
the
D-Bug,
house,
go.
D-Bug.
What are you doing?
Score.
Run.
D-Bug had visions
Hey.
of striking the band right there.
I had a flashback. I almost went, but, after what happened at game day this morning,
Watching the replay.
Stetson Bennett.
got to make that kid.
We're back on the other side. Buckeyes with the ball. Here we go.
Come on. Okay.
Try to get.
14
Fours up.
point
Put your fours
game.
up. Fours up.
Going into the fourth quarter. This is what it's about, okay? You set the tone in this one. You try to come back in this one.
Fourth quarter heavy.
Then this little third piggy did their thing. It's this one that closes it. How will the Georgia Bulldogs respond? Fourth quarter on the other side. There's a Philly fanatic here. And Brutus the Buckeye. And the face of Ohio. See you on the other side of this break for a fourth quarter.
Is there any thought of like a fake punt direct snap here, Pat?
That would be awesome.
That'd be the best.
I played not in this stadium, but against Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. There it is. There it is. Time. Let's go.
They called timeout. What happened? Oh, no. They called.
Ty.
No way.
They gave Georgia a timeout.
I just got choked up because Ty called that.
Oh, my God.
What?
What a timeout called.
Unbelievable timeout. Unbelievable call by Ty.
Kirby Smart said, I got the biggest brain in Georgia. You're going to run a fake on me? Ty Schmit knew it was coming. Woo. Direct snap to the PP.
Wow.
4th and a half yard.
Wow.
Misdirection.
And they got
QB
the
sneak to the
timeout.
left. Timeout happens.
Got it, too.
Kirby. Kirby sensed it. Sensed it.
I smell something funny.
I got my khakis on. I picked off Peyton Manning. Timeout. I don't want that to happen against us. Stetson Bennett down 11. Fourth quarter. College football playoffs.
Good
Oh, he's
pocket.
spinning it.
Holy hell. Georgia. Stetson Bennett. Cool as a cucumber.
Look at his sideline.
As
The
composed
sideline is coming alive.
as a composer.
The sideline is coming alive.
Stetson Bennett. First
The
down.
sideline is coming alive. Look at these dogs.
Darius running along. Outside to Darius.
They're going for two.
Let's go.
How did he get so open, D-Buck?
Hey, that was a blown coverage. D-Buck's running down there, obviously.
I couldn't see it. Hey, what a timeout by Kirby, huh?
Dude, unbelievable.
What a timeout. That's 2 timeouts now for Kirby in huge situations. Let me get out of these cheerleaders' way.
Smart Darius. Tell them they're doing great. They are. They're really leading the cheer well. And all of a sudden,
excuse me.
We almost have a 3-point game.
Unreal.
First down, fake punt. Ohio State putting the game away.
Bowers, is he isolated?
Deep shot. Stetson Bennett rolling right, looking right.
Got it. McAfee.
What a game.
Three's better. Now they're going for field goal.
Georgia.
What a game.
Cuts it within 3. Lad McConkey, who's got a bone bruise in his knee, can barely run off the field. Comes up huge for the Bulldogs. He's had a great game thus far. Kicking from 48 yards. Snap down, hold good. Kick is.
Looks good.
Get it, catch it.
Yeah.
What a kick to put the Buckeyes up 6.
What a kick.
With 2 minutes and 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hey,
One-handed it.
Unbelievable.
That was a big-time kick. Had a nice little draw on that. Let's talk about it. Fourth quarter, college football playoff, semifinal. You're out there for a 48-yarder. And I think the big huddles thing just brushed my shoulders off. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
What a kick for Cuz right there.
I mean, that thing was beautiful. How far was that one?
What's that, pal?
How far was that kick? I know we're going to watch your one-handed grab. Look at this.
I had good eyes on it.
Nice.
Give me that thing. I was going to return too, D-Buck.
You should have.
You felt it for about a half a second.
There he is.
As soon as there's huddles, that is the area. Me and the Peach Bowl mascot that is not a peach.
No.
That'd be close.
Getting after it. Need a snap. Need a hold. No ruggles. Welcome to the rest of your life, Buck. Georgia fans.
Is that time? No, it's 3 seconds.
Are going bananas.
We got flags, but I mean, they don't mean anything at this point. Yeah.
That thing was pulled from the beginning. I could not see the operation from where we were, but that didn't have a chance.
Hey, this goes back to Kirby Smart. He might be the player, the coach of the game. Unbelievable timeout. Ice the kicker. Stop the substitution earlier. Stop the fake punt.
Hey, back to the ice the kicker. Doesn't let him get a mulligan.
Bingo. Iced him early.
Stetson Bennett, obviously emotional. Congratulations, national champion. You're going back to defend your title. What an honor. What a dream. Being a part of game day was a joke. Being on the field for this is a joke. We continue to live the dumbest life of all time. And if you didn't know who we were before our show, yes, every day it is somehow this time. We have no idea why we're allowed to do this. Can't thank the staff enough, camera people. Everybody working behind the scenes have been crushing it with us, running around the field. We chilled a lot. I think we learned that from the first one.
Yep.
But from all of us to all of you, Happy New Year. Enjoy the hell out of your evening. Congrats to Georgia. Congrats to TCU. The national championship should be fantastic. Good night from the Peach Bowl.